incredible flavours, even better stories. One pour, 10 minutes, Aussie bourbon lovers sharing bourbon with Australia. Well, we've made the big trip back to Kentucky.
Gosh.
We're here today again with Greg from Larrikin.
Yeah. We're always glad to have you darken our doors.
We love to
We
find another
like darkening
Aussie.
your doors.
Yeah, find another Aussie in Kentucky.
Yeah. So welcome to Larrikin Bourbon Company in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
What are we having? This is a new one.
So this we just released at the Bourbon Festival this past week. This is Larrikin Cigar Lounge. It's a cigar blend, as the name would suggest. It's a 9-year-old bourbon. It's a high-rye, so it's 36% rye, 4% barley. The unique thing with, people are putting out cigar blends all over the place now. Unique thing with our cigar blend, with this guy, with our cigar lounge, is that it's made from 5 finished barrels. Most of them are sort of like an Ambarana and maybe something else. But I really don't like Ambarana very much.
Yeah,
I really don't like Ambarana. I'm glad that's going away.
It was a big thing, right?
It was crazy.
Yeah,
And people
it overpowered.
looking up,
Yeah.
looking like people would come in here. Do you have an Ambarana barrel? We're like, no, get out.
Yeah.
So
That's a bourbon. Do you want some bourbon?
yeah, I got some bourbon. Yeah. So this guy is 5 barrels, and it's French 115-gallon French cognac barrels, Spanish Madeira barrels, our maple syrup barrels. So we dump our whiskey or bourbon, send it up to Wisconsin. They make a barrel-aged maple syrup, and then send the barrels back to us when they empty them out.
Fantastic.
Maple. Then then it has Brazilian jackfruit, which is like a jackfruit kind of thing, but really, really, really hard wood.
Yep.
And it's very tropical. And then, so I made it with those 4 to start with, and it was still missing something. It just wasn't quite right.
Uh-oh.
So what was missing was a touch of Ambarana. And I hate Ambarana.
He's gone round.
You had to go.
It's like a whisper.
Yeah.
So, Ambarana, as you guys know, is stupid strong. So we had this Ambarana barrel that someone gave us, and we'd put bourbon into it, and I was like, I'm never going to use this because it was awful. So what we did, we just literally were trying little tiny bits just to see how it would blend with the rest of it. And once we got it, there's very little of it in, but when it hit, and we were just like, this now works. And it's quite, you'll notice when you try it, you'll get the Ambarana on the nose, but it's not on the palate.
Yep.
Which is what we want. So this is Cigar Lounge, 109 proof. This was just released, 4 days ago.
Awesome.
So,
And can I ask a stupid question, Greg? Which is, what technically is a cigar blend? What is that?
marketing bullshit.
So does it taste nice with a cigar? Like
That's
it's
the
good,
plan.
That's the plan.
Yeah, it's meant to taste. It's meant to pair with a cigar.
Yeah. But as someone who doesn't smoke cigars or cigarettes, is this going to taste like smoky and cigarette-y?
No. So, and this is the thing. There's no defined definition of a cigar blend. Cigar Lounge for us, we have our own walk-in humidor and a cigar lounge here. So it was really a bourbon. I wanted to create an oldest age, like a 9-year-old bourbon, that have a bit of spice in it. That's why it's got the high-rye, the 36% rye, and then blend some really cool barrels together with it. So you're sitting there and you think to yourself, this would be good with a cigar.
Yeah.
Do you have to have it with a cigar? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But this to me is a real after dinner, or you're just sitting out on the porch, and you're done for the day, and you're just having one or two.
Yeah.
It's a sign-off drink for the evening.
It's a bit of cinnamon sponge on the nose.
And that's that Ambarana on the front end.
Yeah.
You get a lot of different...
It's not... You're right, though, because I'm thinking of this one bottle I got at home of Ambarana. It's like just a bit too much.
Picture it from just down the road, not far. There was one I had at Bourbon Festival, and I was just like I was with the guy that made it, so I couldn't go, could you? But It was
Like, I
hard
want
for me
to
to drink.
Too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're too much.
I couldn't even smell it, really.
Yeah. All right.
But that's got like lots of nice flavours on the nose. What's the verdict?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's rich.
Yeah. It's kind of like a complex dessert. I feel like I'm having a dessert
It's like
that's got like
the
lots
layers.
of bits to it.
Tiramisu
Yeah.
kind of going on.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like just for the first time that I've had a number of these when we're making it. The first time I just got a bit of burnt sort of sugar, which I hadn't gotten out of it before.
Yeah, or like almost like a cookie or like a biscuit base of a cheesecake or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's my favourite thing.
Yeah.
I can do away with the rest of the cheesecake.
Just
The
with a
base.
biscuit base.
Yeah, that buttery, crunchy, almost like a chocolate biscuit base though. Because I'm getting the dark chocolatey.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like they're almost like the
Right
cocoa
back-
nibs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like definitely got that. That would go really nicely with a dark piece of chocolate.
And it's funny as well, like because I think
does.
some people, a bit like you and I, have got the aversion thing of the Ambarana. It's not really present here.
No,
But it's funny, before we put it in, it was a bit,
it wasn't quite right.
no. It
Yep.
was a bit like, it wasn't wishy-washy. It was still really good. It would have been a good bourbon,
Yep.
but it wasn't a cigar blend bourbon.
Yeah.
You know, nothing that you would immediately think, because a lot of people associate Ambarana with a cigar blend.
Yep.
So, you know, we couldn't just make up our own thing. Well, we could have, we'd done it before, but in this occasion, we wanted to make sure it, you know, kept a little bit of the DNA of what
Yep.
people expect a
Cigar
blend to
blend
be.
to be, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, this is 109 or 100, was 110 by the time it went in the bottle, it was 109.1. 9 years old, 36.4 mash bill, and this was the hit of a huge hit of the festival.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We sold out of it twice.
Wow.
Wow.
And so this is your latest release?
Yep.
What's on the cards for the next experiments? And
So the next thing we're bringing out is an American light whiskey.
Yep.
And if folks at home aren't familiar with that, that's bourbon or whiskey that it's whiskey, it's not bourbon. It's but it's the same white dog, but it goes into a second use barrel. So it's a barrel that's already had our bourbon in it. And we made that as a blending, because you can make it at a much higher proof,
Yep.
because it's not bourbon.
Right.
So we made this at like it's come out at about 145 proof. And as I say, it was just going to be a blender. But we cracked the first one, and it was so stinking good. I was like, hang on a sec. Cracked another 2 or 3, and I don't like light whiskey, American
Yeah.
light whiskey. They were amazing. And it's a 7, 8 year old, depending on when we put them up. And we're going to release them as single barrels. They've been so good.
So can I just, because I'm not super familiar with it, so it's the first next fill, it's a second fill of a
Yep.
bourbon barrel. So it's one of your bourbon barrels and you've just put this higher proof barrel fill.
Yeah, it's basically the same liquid we put in here.
Yeah.
But we don't have to proof it down. So it pretty much goes in as it comes
off the
on.
still.
Yep.
Yep.
So, and it's white dog. It's just clear. It's like
Yep.
vodka or whatever. When it goes, well, not vodka, but you know what I mean. It looks like vodka.
yeah.
And then you just put in the barrels. And I think because, you know, maybe it's because of the French oak. Maybe it's because the whiskey in them originally was good. But there's a lot of good whiskey out there that
Yeah.
hasn't produced, to my mind, good light whiskey.
Good light whiskey.
And this just did, and I was shocked. Yeah, like we were all shown. We're like, okay. And the great thing is, you know, there's a lot of people that hunt higher proof whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them, but people love it.
Yeah.
So this they'll really like it.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask, since we first discovered that you was an Aussie distilling in Kentucky, and we fell in love with the people around the bourbon culture and Kentucky and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about? I've got this strange hypothesis, Greg, that there's a lot of
Look,
strap in, mate.
There we go. Hang on. All right.
That there's a great consistency between bourbon culture and Australian culture and the mateship and the
There
camaraderie
absolutely
and stuff.
100% is.
yeah.
But I feel like there's a lot of Aussies who kind of miss this thing. There's not a lot of Australians around the bourbon history.
No, there's a guy, I can't life of me remember his name. He's a distiller or taster or something up at Castle Key.
Yep.
He's the only other one I know of. I'm sure there's probably another couple floating around. I mean, there's not even any Brits or anything.
Yeah.
Very few that I know of. But yeah, it is. You're right. It has that. The greatest thing about the bourbon industry here in Kentucky, at least, is that when we were setting up, had no idea what we're doing. I mean, it goes without saying. But when the still would stop working or anything, I'd call one of the guys I know at Wild Turkey or at Four Roses or at Woodford, and they're all huge companies. But one of them would come by after work, and generally it was like something they'd just go.
Yeah, and you're like, oh.
The worst one was, this is no bullshit. We had this little 50-gallon still which we make our gin and stuff on, and I couldn't get it to bloody work. So I call up to John at Wild Turkey, and I was like, hey, mate, do you have anyone that would know how to work this still? He's like, yeah, we've got a few of those here. One of the boys will come up. So one of the guys comes up after, and he said, have you flicked the whatever switch on the back of the... I didn't even know what he was talking about. I was like, well, of course I have. Yeah, you can see where this is. So the guy comes up who I didn't know, and he literally, I say, hey, and he's like, hey. He walks past because the doors are up there and it's just open. Walks past, literally leans down, goes, should be good. And then he literally, he did it. He was awesome. And he just said, should be good. And he just walked off.
So good.
That's so good.
Oh, it was, and he's a great guy. He comes in here all the time now.
Yeah.
But, but that's what the industry's like. Everyone helps each other. Because I don't compete with Wild Turkey, No,
there seems to be this, it's like a camaraderie thing rather than
really
a competition. Everyone, lifts each other up. And
right. I mean, Jimmy Russell is the godfather of the bourbon industry, right? He lives a mile from here.
Yeah.
And he's up at, he's pretty old. He's probably in his early 90s now. But he and his wife, sit up there 2 or 3 days a week and they sign bottles and take people. He's the godfather of the industry. He sends people down here every single day.
It's amazing.
Whenever he's up there, people come in, Jimmy Russell sent us. And we're like, cool. Thanks, Jimmy. Just my man, Jimmy. Yeah. Okay, quick, funny Jimmy Russell story. So there's a little restaurant up here on Main Street, a mile from here. And Mr. Russell goes there all the time. And he still drives like a 1995 RAV4. I love this. Actually, I don't know if he drives it now, but he used to.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so I would go, I would see him and say, hey, Mr. Russell, hi, Greg, But if ever I walked in with someone he didn't know, I'd be, hi, Mr. Russell, and you'd go like this, you'd lean over and go, do I know you? Who are you? Who are you? Just to embarrass me in front of these guys. And I'd walk past, and the person who walked past would be like, he's just a great guy. Just what he's like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So good.
It's such a great community.
But Jimmy Russell sends people to Larrikin.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
That's incredible.
That must be a bit of a weird kind of pinch me kind of moment.
It's crazy. The first time anyone did that, there was a woman from, I think she must have been from Texas because she had the big hair. And she's walked in and we were slammed. And she's gone, Jimmy sent us. I'm like, who are you? And who's Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah. Anyhow, I looked at her for a while. I was like, that's good, yeah. And she could tell I had no idea what she's talking about. And she's like, Jimmy Russell? I was like, oh, that's nice. Welcome. She was offended that I didn't think she was on first name terms with Jimmy.
With Jimmy Russell. New best friends.
New besties. But that's the industry, it's just great.
Yeah. And so many great stories.
Give me a couple of drinks. Yeah.
We'll have to come back.
Yeah, we should do a late night.
Up late.
Late night Aussie bourbon lovers.
That sounds good. Mate, thanks so much. If Aussies want to come and check it out, come to Lawrenceburg, because we can't get Larrikin in Australia just yet. We'll work to remedy that.
If anyone is a distributor watching, let us know.
Yes, we want to get this stuff in Australia.
I've already worked out the tagline.
Go on then.
Australian, Aussie-owned, Kentucky distilled.
Perfect. All right.
Look at that.
The marketing's already made for it.
It's already done.
Jim Beam what? Yeah.
Strap in.
Aussie-owned.
Yeah. So if any distributors out there, give us a call.
Yes.
We'll make the connection happen. So good. Thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah. And if you can't find us, because we're little, literally go to Wild Turk and we're right
Now sends you down the road.
Jimmy.
Just ask Jimmy where we are. Yeah.
Cheers, Greg.
Cheers, guys. Up your bum.
Up your bum.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you're connected with us on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube, and stay connected with us by clicking subscribe on your favourite podcast app.